Alright everybody, it's time to roll the win. We've got quarters on the 4 and 10, 35 on the 5 and 9. Well, that wasn't quite correct. Yeah, that's where that 42 on the 6 and 8. Yep. Puck's off. Each bet pays us 50 for 1 on the initial hits. We'll be throwing at 1, 2, 1, 3. We'll have a double clunker come out 7. 5, 2. Did you hear that on that roll down there? The dice really got some violent action on it there. So 1, 5, 6. 6 is the point. I think what I'll do, I don't know if the camera can pick this up. I don't know if I can reach it. I really should practice a little bit. Right down in here. Yep. This is about stick left 3.5, 3.5, almost into the hook. So let's shoot it from there, see what happens. This would be good practice for a 14-foot table, or getting stuck down in the hook, which I tend to do from time to time. See if we can get any kind of roll going from down here in the hook. That looked good. 6, 4, 10. It's going to pay us 50 for 1. I've got a little stack of 1s here. I'm optimistic. I've got 7 sitting there. So I guess you could say we started out with about $221 buy-in. So we got no chips in a rail. Throw in the 1, 2, 1, 3. Oh, left die was really high. Got an 8 out of it. We'll take it. There's my 1. Pays me 50. All right, so we're 2 hits. Three, 5, 8 out of it. We need one more hit. Five, 3, 8. Let's take that one to the rail. So we got 250. All right, so we can leave it as is. We can't be hurt, or we can drop down to 1. You could drop down to 110. I've hit this 8 twice. I really don't want to reduce it. 6 is the point. I don't want to reduce that. So at most, with that set, but I've hit a 10, see? So you have to decide, do I want to reduce down here on the 5? I could take 35 off the table and leave a quarter on the 5 if it's a quarter table. Kind of playing as if it is 1. So, tell you what, As they say, let's roll the dice. We're paid for it. We are paid for. Five, 1, 6, there's our point. Pays us 50 for 1. Now we're at 200. Taking 200 off the table. Our risk is $4. Took 3 hits with no pressure to get there. So we threw 2 6s, 2 8s, 1 10. Only one we didn't get paid on. That was the come out 6. There's a 5 4 9, so that's going to be the point now. I don't know if y'all like this camera view of me tossing the dice down to you. I'm sure you're losing them in the air or something. But I wanted to take advantage of having my table pulled out and shoot a video or two down to the hard end. A hard 8, we'll take it. Wasn't real pretty. It'll pay us 50 for 1. Two hits in, I'm taking that to 90. 3 hits in. Five, 3, 8 right there. Those set down pretty nice considering the length we're having to toss. 5, 3. We've got 90 on there. That's going to pay us 105. We're putting that on the rack. Five, 4, 9, there's our point. Pays us 50 for 1. If you don't practice from down here, probably should, because sooner or later you're going to get pushed down here, or there's not going to be your desired position open. That was ugly. 5, 3. My left die is separating on me. 8's the point. We'll leave the 8 setting at 90. Probably a little too much finger on that die. Go a little thinner on the grip. Better. 538 again. There's our point. Got 90. Pays us 105 again. Almost to repeater territory. We got 5 hits. There's a yo. That's our first horn number we've thrown. First horn. So do you keep up with how many box hits per 7? What's your BSR, your box 7s to rolls ratio? Your BSR, box 7s to ratio? There's a 6. I keep up with mine. I'll be honest, I don't watch it as often as I should, but I went back into Bone Tracker and looked at my most recent tosses. All right, so we get 50 for 1 on that. We've already hit it twice. So let's go ahead and take it up to 90. And 42 to 90 is a strong play, but I like it. It's what I normally almost always do. And a beautiful shot that ended with a 5-2-7. Those dice set down there nice, and they just spun right to a 5-2. So we'll call that a hand. We got 1, 2, 205. That was what we initially had. We had 204. 255 off the table in addition to our initial exposure. That's a pretty good little hand. If you'd have had a pass line with odds, you probably would have come out a lot better, depending on what you used on your odds bet, of course. So we hit 3 points. 6, 8, and a 9. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 box hits. 1 jump. I'm not bragging or anything, but you know, if you can throw 12 tosses, hit 10 box numbers, and 2 horn numbers, that's about as close to perfect as you're going to get. So I was a little above that, above my expectations. Over excelled a little bit maybe. That's okay. I under excel at times too. So 1, 2, 3 6s, 5 8s, 3 9s, 1 10, no 5s or 4s. So a regression move would have needed to have been down here. We got ahead quick. I left them up. It's a weakness of mine. Once I'm even, it's hard for me to regress much. I might regress a little bit. Could have brought that down. Smart play, I guess, would have been to come down to 110 inside, but we got up to 90 quick. Got to 90 here, never got a hit, but we got 2 hits there. I like those black chips coming to the rail. Alright, so y'all practice like you play. Play like you practice. Hit that like button if you enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed, man, I wish you would. I would appreciate it. It does help out the channel. It helps me stay a little more motivated. I've been pressed for time in the evenings here lately. I've been doing a lot of practicing with the camera off too, I admit. I've been working on some tosses, getting ready for my trip. About 10 days out. I'm going to try to get some stuff out for you and have it set so it'll come on even when I'm there. And who knows, I might be able to do some trip reports while I'm there, but we'll talk about that in a later time. Practice like you play. Play like you practice. Go roll to win.